Hi everyone, welcome back to Crafting at Whimsy Wonderland. My name is Stacy. I have a fun little craft, at least I hope it's going to be working out the way I think it is. I have a package of the witch hat wooden cutouts from the Dollar Tree and a package of the ghosts. I'm going to need one from each. And then I'm going to be using the 2023 Dollar Tree calendar called Home, and as well as one of the 2022 calendars that is the farmhouse calendar, also from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using the Halloween cutouts from the small pictures on the back. So the first thing I need to do is cut those out. I am going to cut them a little bit large, going right to the edge of the pieces around it. And I'll show you why in just a minute. Oops, didn't go wide on that one. Okay, I'm going to put calendars away after I get the piece out. I love trying to find different things to do with these cute little mini pics that are on the back of every calendar. And I think for spring I'll be doing a whole lot of baking ones, because there's several on this year's calendars. If you haven't found these calendars, I think you can get them online. Okay, it's going to get noisy for a minute while I open these up, so I'll be right back as soon as I've got them ready to go. When I'm painting, I like to use the sheets that come off of the window cling stickers. I just peel all the extra plastic off, and these are laminated, so they make really nice painting sheets. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is deal with these. I don't want to just glue them right on. Well, I always look at them up to the light and see if there's any of these calendar markings that are really showing through, because they will bleed through if you're not careful. But it looks like these actually are light enough on the back side that I don't need to worry about it. If I was seeing the lines bleeding through, I would take my black paint and just brush paint on the back. Or you can also use a waterproof ink pad and just kind of rub it over the back. It'll just help mute those lines and you won't see so much of them. Okay, so I'm just trimming these down. And then I need to paint my wood pieces. So my witch's hat I'm going to paint black, because witch's hats are supposed to be black, right? So I have a little bit of paint over here on a paper towel left over from another project, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to get the edges, and I will be painting the back as well. You can use a palette, a paper plate, that works too. I just was dry brushing and had it on a paper towel, so that's what I'm going with. I'm going to set this one aside to cool down and finish drying. Put my paintbrush in. I'm going to pull out a new mat because I don't want to get black on top of my white ghosty. And if you have paint on your fingers, you might want to wipe it off with a baby wipe or go wash your hands. All right, now we need white. I'm just using the Apple Barrel colors from Walmart. It's been on my shelf for a bit. That's why I'm shaking it. Normally I don't shake paint before I use it. It gives you too many bubbles. Okay, same with this one. I'm going to paint the edges. These pieces are going to get glued onto here, but I want them to be a little less like up in your face. So I'm just going to kind of trim around a little bit. You could totally get some water on here and just kind of like tear it like we do on napkins, but this paper that comes from the cover of the calendars is actually thicker than the rest, so I don't always have the best of luck with that, but you could try if you wanted. So I'm just kind of cutting this pretty close. I'm going to get some glue stick on this one. You can Mod Podge it if you want to, but I'm going for the glue stick. You need to put it on pretty thick, and it will dry clear, so if you get some on the front, not a big deal. Using the paint, I'm going to get a really dry brush going, and I'm going to brush from the hat onto the edge of this little paper I just glued on, just to kind of soften it a little bit. And then I'm going to drag it across with the, along with the wood grain that's on the picture. Okay. And then for the hat, the little ghosty, I've got this agave color. It's a chalk paint by Waverly. And I'm going to see about doing this. So I'm going to get myself a good dry brush. And because this has a green hint to it, it's hard for you to see on the camera. It's not picking it up. There's like a little bit of a green hue on there. I'm going to come around the edge of my ghost down here at the bottom and around the edges, just to kind of give it a little bit of a highlight and a shadow effect, kind of. Okay, that just gives them a little shadow, little effect there. And then I'm going to get another brush, just a small one, a little scruffy-ish. And I'm going to dip it in the white, dry it off. Okay, this is the scary part. I'm going to give this witch's hat just a little dry brushing. Now, I kind of want to make this look like the brim of the hat, so I'm just going to dry brush that line in as a shadow. Okay, and then you can always go back over and add more. You just can't take it away very easily, so get it to where you like it, and then once you like it, stop. I'm just going to kind of touch into where these little wrinkles and things are. That little line there just gives it a little bit of a dimension. And I'm just kind of pushing some white in to just dull the black up just a little bit. So it's still a black witch's hat. It just helps this to blend in a little more. Okay, now I have two cute little ornaments to hang, I'm going to put a little jute hanger on them. And the jute hangers come in the bag with the little pieces. They're meant to be ornaments. So I'm going to take 2 of these. The way I like to do it is I like to fold them in half. And then feed the folded loop through the piece. Bring up the open loop there from the back and tuck the strings from the front through. That gives you a nice tie there. And then I just tie a knot in the top. Now, you could make a bunch of these and hang them from a garland to put like on your mantle. Would probably be the best, or they could even be a charm in a wreath. I'm going to hang the ghostie the same way. I am going to leave these as hangers because I'm going to hang them off of, I have a really tall tiered tray, kind of a homemade one, and I'm going to hang it off of something on the top. Nope. All right. Okay. All right, there you have it. My 2 Halloween little spooky ornaments. They're for my tiered tray. You could also make a garland out of them by stringing them onto some jute, or even on some braided black yarn would look good. And then maybe twist some of those little pitberry trim that you can get at the Dollar Tree around that yarn would look really cute. Okay, so let me know what you're thinking about this project in the comment section below. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. That helps my channel to grow. And this will probably be the last fall decor that I do, because I'm ready to start on some Christmas ornaments. So let me know what you're thinking about this one and leave a comment below. This has been Crafting at Whimsy Wonderland. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.